It is exactly 2 in the morning over the freezing black waters of the Dnipro River, and the largest Russian logistical movement of the entire month is driving directly into a meticulously engineered nightmare. Over 300 military vehicles, heavily loaded with thousands of tons of high-explosive ammunition, refined diesel fuel, and winter rations, are rumbling across a massive strategic bridge. This mechanical river of steel and diesel represents the immediate survival of 10,000 Russian troops stationed on the southern front. Those troops desperately need these exact supplies to secure operational leverage for upcoming peace negotiations scheduled for later this year. The convoy commanders riding in the lead armored vehicles are radiating absolute confidence into the freezing night. They are operating under the protective umbrella of one of the most dense and sophisticated layered air defense networks ever assembled in this theater of war. Advanced Nebo-M radar systems positioned miles away sweep the high-altitude sky for any incoming cruise missiles or heavy bomber aircraft, while multiple Pantsir S-1 anti-aircraft systems ride directly alongside the vulnerable transport trucks. The Russian generals monitoring the crossing from a secure command post miles away believe their armored column is completely untouchable. They are operating under the fatal assumption that any Ukrainian drone threat would inevitably fall from the sky and rely heavily on jammed radio control frequencies. They have prepared extensively for a conventional aerial assault, deploying electronic warfare vehicles to saturate the airwaves with digital noise. They are completely unaware that the real danger is not flying miles above them, but is waiting quietly in the absolute darkness beneath their heavy boots. The trap was set long before the very first truck ever rolled onto the concrete span of the bridge. Hanging silently upside down among the rusted steel girders and massive concrete pilings of the bridge is a massive swarm of Ukrainian autonomous drones. Disguised perfectly as ordinary maintenance debris, shadow-draped structural anomalies, and bird nests, these small killer machines have been waiting in freezing temperatures for over 48 hours. They are completely dormant, running on minimal battery power to maintain their internal clocks. They require absolutely no active radio links to the outside world and emit absolutely no electronic signatures that the sophisticated Russian electronic warfare units scanning the spectrum could ever hope to detect. This silent ambush is the ultimate expression of 21st century asymmetric warfare. Each individual strike drone costs roughly $600 to manufacture, built primarily from commercially available racing components and encased in lightweight radar-absorbing carbon fiber shells. Yet, despite their incredibly low cost, they are perfectly positioned to permanently dismantle a massive logistical artery defended by interceptor missiles that cost upwards of $2 million apiece. These are not standard remote-controlled toys flown by human operators staring at glowing screens from a bunker miles away. These machines are entirely autonomous, driven by advanced artificial intelligence processors and guided by onboard light detection and ranging mapping sensors. They do not need global positioning system satellites to navigate or find their assigned targets, meaning the intense electronic jamming blanketing the river valley above them is completely and utterly useless against them. They already possess a high-resolution, three-dimensional map of the bridge's underbelly burned into their memory drives. They are simply waiting for the mathematics of the battlefield to align perfectly with the predictions made by their creators. The entire operation hinges on a breathtaking piece of predictive analytics generated by Ukrainian military intelligence deep inside a secure server farm miles away. Weeks of relentlessly analyzing Russian logistical patterns, maintenance reports, and supply chain bottlenecks revealed a highly specific and fatal physical flaw. The artificial intelligence models accurately predicted that overloaded military transport trucks, running for months on degraded and improperly maintained tires, would inevitably suffer catastrophic blowouts when hitting the harsh, uneven metal expansion joints of this specific bridge structure. The models calculated a 95% probability of a major traffic pileup occurring right at the vulnerable center span. The Ukrainian planners did not need to bomb the convoy to stop it. They simply needed to let the degraded Russian logistics grid defeat itself under the immense weight of its own desperate ambition. Just as the algorithmic models forecasted with chilling precision, the lead supply trucks suddenly blow multiple tires in rapid succession as they cross the jagged metal joints near the center span. Heavy steel axles violently grind into the concrete, throwing bright sparks into the freezing air and grinding the massive 300-vehicle convoy to a devastating screeching halt. The armored column rapidly compresses into an incredibly tight, highly explosive kill zone stretching right across the exposed bridge deck. At that precise moment, a single encrypted acoustic signal pulses through the dark, freezing water below, generated by a submerged transmitter dropped hours earlier. It is the long-awaited activation code. Instantly, dozens of mechanical brackets release their tight grip on the cold steel girders. The $600 drones drop silently toward the Black River surface for a fraction of a second before their electric motors roar to life. They do not climb immediately into the night sky, where the sweeping Russian radar beams can easily see them. Instead, the entire drone swarm levels out and skims mere inches above the freezing water, accelerating rapidly to over 70 miles per hour. Using their artificial intelligence target recognition software, they begin to seamlessly sort through the paralyzed, densely packed column of vehicles trapped right above them. They are hunting specifically for the highest value targets: the heavy fuel tankers, the dense artillery ammunition transports, and the vital communication nodes. Inside one of the armored escort vehicles on the bridge deck, a young Russian lieutenant staring intently at a monitoring screen suddenly detects a fleeting, anomalous electronic reflection bouncing off the river surface below. Reacting with sheer panic and adrenaline, he completely abandons protocol, manually overriding the automated targeting computer to engage the unknown threat. He violently presses the firing sequence, launching a short-range interceptor missile at a faint, ghost-like radar return hovering near the dark water. The blinding magnesium-white flash of the unexpected missile launch instantly shatters the strict nighttime discipline of the trapped convoy. The deafening roar echoes across the river valley, sending hundreds of exhausted truck drivers scrambling frantically out of their cabs in absolute terror, believing they are suddenly under a massive precision artillery barrage. The Ukrainian swarm counterattacks immediately, but they do not use their explosive payloads just yet. A specialized vanguard of the autonomous drones initiates complex, pre-programmed evasive beam maneuvers. They fly in erratic, highly mathematical zigzag patterns designed specifically to overwhelm and confuse the predictive tracking algorithms of the Panzer S-1 turrets attempting to lock onto them. The defense system simply cannot calculate the chaotic paths. Simultaneously, specialized electronic warfare emitter drones hidden within the fast-moving swarm flood the local tactical radio frequencies with highly concentrated active jamming signals. They create localized, impenetrable walls of digital static right at the ground level beneath the bridge. The Russian air defense operators, frantically staring at their illuminated consoles, find their radar screens completely washed out by pure, blinding white noise. For a few agonizing and critical minutes, the heavily armed ground escorts are rendered entirely blind and deaf. In their immense panic, the anti-aircraft crews begin firing their twin 30mm autocannons completely blindly into the darkness, sending thousands of deadly tracer rounds skipping harmlessly across the empty water below. Meanwhile, the main strike group of explosive-laden drones continues to maneuver silently and perfectly underneath the bridge structure, completely untouched by the desperate curtain of lead. The intense thermal disturbance and electronic chaos on the river finally attracts the direct attention of Russia's highest-tier strategic military assets. High above the heavy cloud cover, safely out of range of traditional ground fire, an A-50 airborne early warning and control aircraft detects the unusual low-altitude clutter signatures moving rapidly directly beneath the bridge. The aircraft's massive rotating radar dish manages to successfully filter through the localized ground jamming and perfectly paints the incoming drone swarm against the cold background of the river. The airborne command crew realizes the sheer scale of the threat and instantly relays the exact real-time targeting data via a secure digital data link to a distant, heavily fortified S-400 long-range missile battery positioned dozens of miles behind the front line. The Russian theater commanders decide they must aggressively crush this cheap, insulting threat with absolutely overwhelming strategic force. They immediately authorize the launch of an advanced interceptor missile that violently accelerates to an astonishing speed of Mach 12. The multi-million-dollar weapon streaks across the upper atmosphere, turning the night sky a brilliant, fiery orange as it descends upon the tiny drone formation like a vengeful thunderbolt. But the artificial intelligence driving the Ukrainian swarm instantly recognizes the massive incoming thermal signature and the rapidly changing radar lock. In a brilliant split-second defensive countermeasure programmed months ago, the lead drone unspools a miniature towed radar decoy on a Kevlar tether. This device is a low-cost, miniaturized replica of the advanced electronic spoofing systems typically used by expensive Western fighter jets. The hypersonic interceptor missile, traveling far too incredibly fast to mathematically differentiate between the tiny drone and the massive spoofing signal, slams directly into the cheap trailing decoy. The hypersonic missile detonation creates a blinding sphere of plasma suspended high above the river, a spectacular visual confirmation of a successful intercept. Inside the distant S-400 command vehicle, the radar lidar operators watch the primary target signature vanish from their screens in a blossoming cloud of fragmented debris. They immediately report a confirmed kill to their superiors, believing they have completely neutralized the drone threat with their multi-million-dollar weapon. The entire Russian defensive network instinctively relaxes for a fraction of a second, their attention drawn upward toward the fading fireball in the night sky. The Panzer S-1 crews on the bridge deck temporarily cease their blind firing, waiting for the smoke to clear. This momentary distraction, a psychological vulnerability engineered by the Ukrainian artificial intelligence, is exactly what the remaining autonomous swarm requires to execute the final, devastating phase of their operation while entirely unnoticed. Seizing this precise window of total distraction, the surviving swarm of $600 drones radically shifts its tactical approach. Rather than expending their payloads on the hardened armor of individual supply trucks, the onboard artificial intelligence recalculates the most efficient method of maximum destruction. The drones seamlessly pivot their targeting sensors away from the vehicles above and lock onto the massive concrete structural supports of the bridge itself. They are no longer acting merely as aerial bombs. They are functioning as highly mobile, intelligent detonators designed to exploit the fundamental laws of structural physics. The drones calculate the exact load-bearing stress points of the center span, accelerating toward the thick pillars, while simultaneously arming their specialized shaped charges. These warheads are explicitly equipped with advanced delayed fuse mechanisms, a critical technological detail that will soon multiply their explosive yield exponentially. The autonomous drones do not simply explode against the hardened exterior of the concrete pillars. Instead, they strike the supports with immense kinetic force, allowing the initial impact to drive the warheads deep into the microfractures of the aging concrete before the delayed fuses trigger the primary detonations. By burying themselves into the structural framework, the explosives bypass the exterior armor of the bridge. More importantly, they utilize the incredibly confined, cavernous space between the freezing river surface below and the thick concrete road deck directly above. This extremely tight environment acts as a massive acoustic and kinetic mirror. When the shaped charges finally detonate, the confined architecture forcefully channels the violent shockwaves inward and upward, effectively transforming the entire underbelly of the bridge into a devastating, inescapable overpressure chamber that amplifies the raw explosive energy far beyond its original mathematical parameters. The synchronized blasts completely shatter the primary load-bearing support columns in a fraction of a second, instantly destroying the structural integrity of the massive center span. Deprived of its critical foundation, thousands of tons of heavily reinforced concrete and steel begin to violently buckle under the immense, concentrated weight of the trapped 300-vehicle convoy. The jagged expansion joints, the very same obstacles that caused the initial tire blowouts, violently rip apart. The terrified Russian soldiers and truck drivers trapped on the deck feel the deck suddenly drop beneath their feet as the bridge begins its catastrophic collapse into the freezing water of the Dnipro River. But the sheer fall is only the beginning of the destruction. As the heavy transport trucks violently slam into each other in the collapsing concrete, the incredibly volatile cargo they are carrying is violently subjected to immense friction, severe crushing forces, and cascading sparks. Massive steel girders, engineered to withstand decades of punishing use and the harshest winter elements, groan and instantly shear under the impossible thermal stress of the blast. Chunks of reinforced concrete, glowing with a terrifying white-hot intensity, rain heavily into the freezing river gorge below, sending massive plumes of hissing steam into the blackened night sky. The concussive shock wave rolls aggressively outward for miles across the frozen steppe, easily shattering the reinforced glass of distant observation outposts and permanently deafening the few terrified survivors who miraculously managed to scramble away from the epicenter of the kill zone. The river itself briefly boils where the burning, unspent diesel fuel spills across its surface, creating a literal river of fire that perfectly reflects the unimaginable hellscape suspended above it. Miles away at the regional Russian command center, glowing digital monitors that moments ago displayed the steady, reassuring blips of an unstoppable logistical juggernaut suddenly blink out in a horrifying, cascading wave of static. Panicked radio operators scream frantically into their headsets, met only with the haunting, relentless crackle of dead air, and the automated, looping distress beacons of completely vaporized vehicles. The realization dawns on the commanding officers with sickening, paralyzing speed. Their highly anticipated southern offensive is not merely temporarily halted, it is structurally and permanently broken. Without the vital lifeline of the bridge, their isolated 10,000 troops are instantaneously downgraded from a formidable, mechanized fighting force into a desperate, freezing mob, hopelessly waiting for an inevitable, tightening encirclement. High above the smoking carnage, entirely unseen and coldly indifferent to the catastrophic loss of human life and multi-million-dollar hardware, the surviving nodes of the autonomous drone swarm silently execute their pre-programmed post-strike protocols. Their rudimentary but flawlessly optimized silicon brains, having successfully navigated a supposedly impenetrable gauntlet of advanced electronic warfare, jamming and dense radar nets, meticulously record the blooming thermal signatures of the destruction below. They quietly transmit this invaluable battle damage assessment back to a hidden subterranean bunker miles away through impossibly brief, encrypted bursts of low-frequency data. There is no triumphant cheering or adrenaline among the algorithms. Only the cold, merciless binary satisfaction of complex mission parameters perfectly achieved. This singular cataclysmic event fundamentally and permanently rewrites the established, long-held doctrines of global combat. The violently twisted, smoking ruin of the bridge will undoubtedly be fiercely studied in elite war colleges for decades as the definitive, undeniable moment when the era of the lumbering, heavily armored Goliath was permanently eclipsed by the hyper-nimble, digitally networked David. It loudly broadcasts a chilling, inescapable message to every standing conventional army on Earth. Absolutely no amount of depleted uranium armor, sophisticated radar arrays, or sheer historical prestige can protect a modern force against a relentless, artificially intelligent swarm designed specifically to exploit the very infrastructure of its own massive strength.